The title Nets for Night and Day actually is a title of one of the diptychs in Zanzibar. And it's a very grey painting with painted nets. And the original title talked about nets for night are mosquito nets, and nets for day are fishing nets. But in this context, Magda also is incredibly interested in buildings and the transience and changing city.
Protection, but sometimes dysfunctional protection, because a lot of time the nets in my paintings are ripped and lost their function, really.
Yes.
But sort of also about something which is porous, you know.
Yeah, just fascinated by the whole sort of construction of a net. You know, it is an object, it is a thing, but it has so much about space as well as about materiality.
In the West Gallery, we have works by both of us, which are sort of parallel to each other, but the way how we created that space is an installation itself. So when we were making those works, we were making them sometimes on the side of each other, but without an idea of presenting it together. And I think when we came with the idea of putting the pattern on the wall in horizon shape and putting paintings on Lubaina's work on top, it took us by surprise how actually there is so many conversation between those pieces of work.
I think we're both very aware when we're in Britain of being both of us from somewhere else. So for me, it's kind of quite central to the work. I was born in Zanzibar and came to Britain at a very young age and have spent most of my life feeling a combination between feeling very at home in that place, but very much as if I didn't always belong in that place. And I think it's a lot of the time some of the conversation that we have together.
I also left my home country as a 19, 20 years old person. I think it makes us very much aware of thinking what it means to leave a place and what it means to have a memory of a place. So yes, I think, for example, in Zanzibar soundscapes and installation, this sort of issues are addressed. How those memories of a place, even if you are a very small baby, when you leave that place, you still have that connection.
Of course, the piece Zanzibar, because it very much, as Magda says, has been made over a period of time, the whole installation, and even talks about a whole period of time, from the time of my birth to the time of making those paintings to the time of now, which is 70 years. So each painting, each layer, each text, the music, the voice, the archive composition that Magda made then brought up more memories, even than we had jointly put into this piece. So it's a kind of maelstrom of memory.